talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It is gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Jesse Sharon, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
I think Derek Hill saved my life. He does it again versus the Washington Nationals, and the Phillies win game one in comeback fashion again versus the Washington Nationals. To bring it all down, I got Friday in the house, and we're also going to be talking about the deadline. A busy morning for the Phillies, getting a Luis Arias, getting Brooks Raley, and getting Caleb Killian from the San Francisco Giants. So we got a lot to cover. But let's get into the game first, Fratty. Man, Derek Hill saved the game.
Yep, definitely. Tell you what, Derek Hill seems to have the Washington Nationals number. I have noticed here. He seems to come up big in clutch moments and late in games. I think he's done this multiple times. I think he said 3 of his homers this year, I believe. 3 or 4 of his homers this year, I think, are against the Washington Nationals. As you recall, I think it was early June. I don't wait. No, I might be mistaken. It was later in June when Derek Hill had that magic moment against the Nationals. He comes up again. I mean, this dude comes up in clutch different moments. When he's in the starting lineup every so often, this man, he comes in there and he does his thing, and he's just a joy. He's just a joy to watch, not only with his bat tonight, but with his glove doing a somersault in the outfield. The man is an absolute beast. You could tell he was fired up tonight. He's out there. He was out there having fun like everybody else should be doing. And this is the turning point right here. This is the turning point for the Phillies team, that even though some of us are doubting this team, that, including me, that this team can actually do the impossible. And the impossible is keep on winning, see where it takes you. And I'll tell you what, I feel a little bit better about this team now than I did a week ago. I think these guys are showing more confidence out there. They are sacrificing stuff. I mean, there's so many positive things, more positive things I can say about the Philadelphia Phillies right now. And I was getting ready to give up on them. A few days ago. I was getting ready to give up on them. But this team still has an outside chance of maybe being like the 2022 team. And what more could you say? I mean, you got Derek Hill out there. Derek Hill, you know who Derek Hill reminds me of a little bit? I know this may not be the greatest comparison, but Derek Hill reminds me of Jeff Jenkins or Pedro Feliz. One of those two guys. Pedro Feliz. Pedro Feliz was a clutch guy. He came up in different random moments. He wasn't the biggest name. This is what Derek Hill needs to be in the playoffs. in the postseason off the bench for the Philadelphia Phillies. He'll be like a Pedro Feliz, Jeff Jenkins type of man when needed the most. And you see why I'm fired up right now. Because as much as some of us are negative about this team, as much as some of us are negative, including me and you have, and KJ McCoy and everybody else, that there is hope. There is hope with this team. And the fact that I have all this to be fired up, it's August, it's almost football season. And all you Eagles fans out there, and I'm an Eagles fan too, nothing against the Eagles, slow your roll. Slow your roll. I know everybody's doing the birdie chants out there at Phillies games, and I know you hate that, Jesse Sharon. But I think everybody needs to hold their horses because they'll try to do anything they can to overshadow our birds with the Phillies. So, like everybody says, I know few people may not like me saying this, but you can't let football fully overshadow the Phillies just yet. The Phillies are not dead. They are not dead right now. They have had a good. It only took turning the page to August, for them to start playing good again. And yet, Roan, I get Sixers seasons coming up with LeBron, and luckily that's right near the end of when the Phillies could possibly end if they make a deep run. But the fact of the matter is, here, the Phillies are off to a hot start, and it's been quite great because the Phillies are 3-0 since KJ McCoy gave that classic short speech at Chesapeake Inn, and we're also 3-0 since I got a red suit in Deptford, New Jersey. Go figure. Go figure. Because the Phillies may never lose a series again this season.
Oh my God.
They may never lose a series again just because of that. Maybe we lose one or two more series this year. I'll say that, but they may never lose a series ever again this season because this team has been relentless lately. And the fact of the matter, and I want to get into this, that you have a man that I tagged on Instagram, Luis Arise. I believe that Philadelphia was getting LeBron, but I believe in Luis Arise. Luis Arise. 324 average, 4 homers, 43 RBIs. Can I just give an amen to Dave Dombrowski? I mean, come on now. Can I just give an amen to him? That man did something right. That's the best move I've seen him do, along with trading Seth Johnson in 2 stinking years. And I even say this is a better move than getting Harrison Bader, because you have a man out there who can hit, and he may not hit a lot for power, but 4 homers, 43 ribbies, highest batting average in the National League, one of the higher averages in all of Major League Baseball. And then on top of that, he has almost 140 hits, 136 hits. I mean, this man, yeah, amen to Rat Rona. This man, he can rake. And Dave Dombrowski, I may have doubted you. I may have said you're going to be fired, this and that. But if we make a deep run in the postseason because of this man, and because of this team, if they can and if our pitching can get stuff fully together, then there is hope. There is hope that your job might be saved, and it may be an answered prayer to you, Dave Dombrowski. Because, and not to put that stuff in there, but I'll tell you what. This man, Dave Dombrowski, if we make a deep run in the postseason this year, the man might have saved his job because of this move. I'm calling it right now. Dave Dombrowski, if you're watching, your job might have been saved because of this. Because I doubted you so much. that you would be so content. And you know what? Maybe you being so content at the deadline set it up for these moments right here. These moments right here with getting Luis Arise on our baseball team. And it makes our lineup so much better because not only do you have Dela Cruz, you have Luis Ariz, you put Bryce back in right field. And if Bryce could have a strong arm like he did last time he played in center field in 2022, I mean, all the alignments on the defense are going to change. If we can get all that together, this team could be scary. This team could be very scary. And I'm not saying we're going to beat the Dodgers still in the postseason. I still believe we may not, but honestly, the Phillies may give the Dodgers more of a fight now. There might be a better chance of the Phillies dethroning the Dodgers now. But it doesn't mean they're going to beat them. I still think the Dodgers are a better team. However, do I believe in the Phillies more now? I might. I might actually believe in this team. Am I ready for heartbreak? Yes, I am. But KJ McCoy, the legend KJ McCoy, I'm finding no reason to believe in this Phillies team now because Luis Ariz came in like LeBron James in there. He came in, and honestly, Dave Dombrowski might have done miracles onto me.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. Well, let's not get all. Let's not jump on the horse yet, all right, Frat? Let's not jump on the horse yet, okay?
I mean,
Great moves, though. Don't get me wrong. He made some good moves, but remember, we still have Aaron Nola. We still have, we still have some guys who are going to screw up. We still have Alec Bowen who's going to screw up as well. But I mean, it just, I don't know. It just, I mean, I definitely am happy about the moves, but definitely I'm just, I don't believe in all the fairy dust and magic yet, to be honest.
I mean, you got a point. You got a point there, KJ McCoy. I mean, but you still got to win regular season games to get in the postseason. Right now, we're pulling off big win after big win to start the month of August, and maybe I told you we're 3-0 since that speech, KJ. We haven't lost. We haven't lost the game since that speech, and since I got the red suit in Deffern Mall. So
there you go, Frat. There you go. But yeah, it was a good game tonight. Definitely, Derek Hill with that grand slam. I mean, that started it out. I mean, that really just, I mean, what made a really boring night into an exciting comeback, for sure. So, I mean, what'd you think about that, Jess?
Yeah, I thought that. Actually, am I echoing on your guys?
Yes, echo.
I don't hear the echo.
Yeah, Friday was echoing. Like as soon as you joined.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it's a technical issue.
Yeah, it happened with me and Dolt too. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So here, let me remove you from the stage, maybe in case it's a StreamYard thing. So give me a second. All right. Okay. So, in terms of this Derek Hill news, we'll tie it into the the trade deadline thing because I saw a lot of people that were saying he need a right-handed bat on top of starting pitching. Which I think he still definitely needed starting pitching. I don't know if I trust Aaron Nola and Andrew Painter in a playoff series. I just don't think I do. But with the likes of Derek Hill, with the likes of Brian De La Cruz, who's hitting over 400 in his Phillies tenure thus far. I kind of think we might be set with the right-handed bat thing. I think there are certainly issues with the bullpen, and they got addressed. I really like what Raley brings to the table. I think that Killian, even though his ERA isn't great, I think that he's a guy that, can potentially, with Caleb Cotham, work his magic a little bit. I'm echoing again. Hang on. Let me remove you, KJ. Sorry, buddy. I'm echoing. my end. I think it's I think it's something on your end. But anyway, regardless, big win. And Derek Hill saves the game. And I know it's the Nationals, but let me have some fun, right? Because last time we played the Nationals, we were down a lot. And Derek Hill saved the season. And he may have just done so again. And it's 3 in a row. So Friday, I'll kick it to you. Is this the start of something special?
I believe it could be. Like I said, I think I mentioned to KJ, but while the thing was that going on, you have to win games. You have to win games in the regular season first to make the postseason. This was a huge win, especially with San Diego and Arizona on our tail. Arizona's neck to neck with us. San Diego's right on our tail. So I think it is the start of something special. I'm very excited about going to some games. It's actually them winning now is actually making it a little more exciting now to go to games coming up and all. I just said a little bit more just because it's still a tight race, but I believe in this team. I believe that they can do something special. It just they had me. I almost gave up on the whole season a couple days ago. Now they have me right back in again. And I'll tell you what, I'm liking this. I'm digging this new lineup. I'm starting tomorrow night. I know I don't think I'll be able to watch a lot of the game, but I can't wait to see what this lineup is going to bring to the table. Now, if you're adding Luis Ariz in there, you just create more special magic to that lineup or offensively. It just, I think the Phillies are still a playoff team. I still think the Phillies are still going to make the playoffs, despite the standings still being very tight. I mean, we control our own destiny, holding one of the wild card spots. We just gotta hope some of the teams behind us start losing some games. We still need some help to make it, and we still have to win games. But we can't start going on a long losing streak again. They can't be just going on another big losing streak because we got we got a bunch of teams clustered closely behind us still. But I believe Havens, they could be really scary. It's just they have to want it more than these other teams. That's going to be the key too. Is just they got to put the bat on the ball. They got to find good pitches to hit. They got to take pitches. They can't overswing on strikes. This Phillies team has the talent to win a championship. It's just they have to want it, and they have to try to dethrone a loaded Dodgers lineup, which was tough last year, and it will be just as tough this year. But I'll tell you what, the depth-wise, with giving up Castellanos, we have a little better lineup than last postseason. I'll say our lineup is more balanced. It has younger players, older players. It's not just a bunch of old players and Bryson Stott this year. It's multiple young players along with old. And I think isn't De La Cruz the same age as Ariz?
I believe so.
So you're gonna have
it. Yeah, double check that.
You have a couple guys. You have Ariz who's 29, and then De La Cruz might be 29, 30 years old. I think maybe 28.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Havens' boy. Speaking of Havens, let's talk about Nola, because he started out the game very cold. He let up a couple of bombs, but him and really this pitching, they kind of did a little bit of tightrope sort of dance. You had Nola get through a couple innings, solid innings, and then Backus, he comes in and he immediately airmails. There you go, a ball, and a guy ends up on third, but he somehow gets out of it. So shout out to those guys. What do you think of Nola and Backus tonight?
I'll tell you what, the Nola, besides allowing us a couple of home runs, was pretty good for the most part. For the fact he went 6 innings was great. It's a good sign for Nola, especially him being our potential fourth starter if we make the playoffs. Third, he's going to be the fourth starter for sure. I still put Wheeler, Luzardo, and Sanchez ahead of him. Wheeler, Sanchez, Luzardo, and then him. But the fact of the matter is, if he can start getting himself together and become a better pitcher than what he has been, as of last two starts, he's had 11 and 2/3, and I think only 4 earned runs, 9 Ks. So if he can pitch just as good and be sharp as ace and allow only one or two runs in a lot of his starts, coming up Aaron Nola, no more than a couple runs a game, and the Phillies offense steps up and gives him run support. Tell you what, the Phillies still got a scary rotation from 1 to 4 if Nola can get himself together. Now, do I trust Nola still? I still kind of don't trust him, but I trust the other 3 guys more than I trust all what the other 3 guys are just as greater than Aaron Nola. But I'll tell you what, though, Jesse, I'm trusting Nola in a postseason situation a tad bit more right now. I wouldn't say I want to go out of my mind saying, oh yeah, but I know I've been going out of my mind all night on here tonight, but that's one guy I still can't really fully trust on this team is Aaron Nola. Lately, he hasn't had his ERA still over 5 this year, and his record's like 4-9. No, not 4-9, 3-9 still. But I'll tell you what. Listen. He'll get himself going. I think his next start will be Saturday against Toronto, which is against the team that isn't so good. I expect them to have another decent outing. Toronto isn't that great of a team, but it's any given night. And Toronto's been kind of selling guys off, so I expect us to Nola to have a great start and us to possibly win his next start as well. So, but I'm happy to see he's starting to turn the corner a bit. I've always been a big Aaron Nola fan, but this year I haven't been as big of a Nola fan. But I always have been a big fan of the man. It's just this year I started losing faith in him. That was the only big problem. And yeah, that's all I have to say about Nola. So
yeah, well, I think that's actually going to wrap things up tonight. But Ro, want to thank you, buddy, for hopping on with us. Whoa, wait a minute. Holy, I'm a fraud. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. I'm an idiot. Mr. Idiot over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a solo episode with me and Freddy. So what does that mean? We got a Freddy's Corner.
Yo, Freddy, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Freddy's Corner. It's Freddy's Corner.
the Phillies win 6-3. They are 6-2 versus the Washington Nationals this year, 6-2, which means. Wait a second. I thought after this series we were done with the Nationals. We have a two. Don't we have a two? What, we have like a 2-game series with them after
we have.
Jesse? We have a 2-game series.
So we have tomorrow. It's a 6:40. Yeah. Tomorrow and then
2 more games.
Let's see. You've got something on Wednesday and you've got something on Thursday. So
and then we play them because that will be 11 games. So that means I think we have a mini series against them, I believe I think it's in September, Jesse. It is, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a 2-game series against the Nationals, which is so weird. Why would they do that?
Maybe it was like a rain delay situation.
No, it's both night games. It's a 2-game series because we played 4 games here, 4 games there. They did 2 4-game series, which is weird. And then we have because it's uneven, because it's 13 games. It's a 4-gamer, 4-gamer. That one home series we played was a 3-gamer. And then we played 2 games. So we have to go to Washington for 2 games. So I thought we were done with the Nationals. That was misinformation by me yesterday. I didn't know we still had 2 games in Washington. So my math was wrong. So we still got to play the Nationals 2 times. I think I said it to Billy on text yesterday, so that was my mistake. That was misinformation by me. But anyway, the fact of the matter is we still only got to beat the Nats one more time to win the series versus them, which is huge against that we're dominating. We're kind of dominating a divisional team like this. But anyway, um, overall, very very exciting for the rest of the season. We got big games. We got 3 more against the Nationals, Toronto coming up. We got the Cardinals. We got to play the Cardinals 6 times this month, and they're like outside of the wild card race. I think by 3 something games, 4 something, almost. I think it might be 4 games still, but I can't wait to see what it is to come. But anyway, Derek Hill hit a go-ahead grand slam. The last time the Phillies hit a grand slam in the 7th inning or later was against Brad Miller against the same team in 5 years ago against the same in the same inning against the Nationals. What a coincidence that is! That shows you that the Philadelphia Phillies own the Washington Nationals. We own that team. We own the frat franchise with a Walgreens logo on their hat. That's right. Their Walgreens, their logo looks like Walgreens on their hat because the Phillies absolutely own them. And they will continue to own them. And I don't see us no way how we lose a series. We might lose one game, but we're not losing this series. We win 3 or 4 again at least in my books. We'll find out. Nationals will find a way to scratch a game out versus us, and they'll get lucky. But other than that, I think the Phillies Phillies will win at least this series and at least take 2 or 3 against Toronto. So, because Toronto's selling, there's no reason why we should do a sweeper and take 2 or 3 against them. And I believe in these. I believe in these guys. I think we continue winning series, and I think I see these next 3 series are very winnable. I think the Cardinals series, even on the road, might be a winnable series because the Cardinals even sold off some guys. So honestly, we can win. We can win a bunch of these series coming up. We can win the next 3 out of 4 series or 4 series coming up. We even got the Twins, who kind of were. They got Jeff Hoffman, but they were kind of selling some guys off too. Well, they didn't really sell, but they kind of they're not that great. Still got to deal with Byron Buxton, but I'm also excited for that D-back series in late. I think it's in August. It's right before August 24th. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's to come. And the fact of the matter is, we don't have the poverty Reds to get in our way. So, that's
shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah. But anyway, with that being said,
Oh,
unfortunately, I will not be on here tomorrow. My mom's birthday. Happy birthday to her. And I'll be back hopefully August 5th, depending if I'm not subbing for bowling. I'll be hopefully back here the 5th. If not, then the 6th. But overall, I'm gonna be around a lot. I'm gonna be around a lot in August. There'll be some days where I'm not around, where I'm either going to a game, or going to a Phillies game, going to an Eagles game. Because I'm scheduled in almost a couple months. I'll be at Phillies Cardinals, August 21st. If anybody wants to find me there, I'll remind everybody as we get closer to the date. I'll also be there September 8th against the Astros, which should be exciting. Get to see Dalton, not the Dalton Holland, Dalton Varsho. I'll get to see in person September 8th because he just got traded to the Astros today, so that should be exciting. And then I'm gonna go be live from the Hall of Fame Club next month, September 23rd. So those are dates to keep an eye on, and I'll keep reminding everybody as we get closer to that time. But right now, we're still got a little bit to go till we reach those dates. And of course, I'll be at the Eagles preseason game August 28th. So I'll be Friday between August 21st and September 23rd. I'll be at least 4 sporting events. So right now it's a little dead for me. I'm doing other things, but you'll be finding me a lot more at the around the sports complex later this month and next month. So yeah.
Yeah. Let me just address Let me just address this question real fast by Roe, because this sparks a big This is certainly going to spark a big conversation, not just for the Phillies, but for the league as a whole. The Dodgers getting Tarek Skubal just confirmed it. We are not getting baseball in 2027. It is not happening. The whole thing with the salary is going to be obviously argued
That's
by the owners and the salary cap, all this crap. We're not getting baseball in 2027. And there's just no way. After this, they're building a super team. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but here's the only way we get baseball next year, right? Say if the Dodgers don't win the World Series, then do teams just agree? Are teams going to just agree on the salary cap thing and just sign the CBA? Say if the Dodgers don't win it all, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. But if they don't win it all this year, then maybe there will be a season next year. Just think about it. The only way that could save us having a season next year is if the Dodgers do not win it all, and hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't win it all, and maybe it will save us from save the season for 2027, because if they don't win it all, then we might actually have a better chance of having baseball next year. That's the only way I can look at it, Jesse.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But bro, thank you for the question, brother. Much love. Go check out Ro on his new Reds post-game shows. It's Locked On Reds for everybody that wants to watch some Reds content. Ro is going to be holding it down there. I think he has been holding it down there, and I'm sure he's been doing a fantastic job. So Locked On Reds, go find it. I think it's at least on Instagram, for what I remember. Go like and subscribe. I think they have a YouTube channel. But if you haven't already, subscribe here as well. More importantly, the 302 Birds. Main show Wednesday with KJ and Dalt. We'll have a post game tomorrow. I think I'm gonna actually have, because you're off, I think I'm actually gonna bring on Steve Roth, which is gonna be fun. And then you'll be back later in the week, hopefully. But thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. 302 Birds. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow Philly Sports Pulse as well. Shameless promotion on Instagram. But thank you for watching. I'm Jess. That's Friday. Thank you to TickPick for sponsoring tonight's stream. And let's go Phils.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! And it's gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the